basically a 24-hour no phone challenge. I would rather just deal with it and actually get my work done all at once. 0 minutes and opening 0 times. I managed to do so many things. Hi everybody, I'm Garden of Growth, but you can also call me Ty. Basically, this is going to be my first official video because my last one was just an introductory video, and my actual normal videos are gonna be more like this. If you haven't watched my introductory video, I would recommend going to watch that because it does give more information about me and my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying a pretty nerve-wracking challenge for me because I have a really high screen time. My daily average screen time is over 8 hours, and most of that is spent on YouTube, and I also game quite a bit, just cozy gaming. I enjoy doing that too. But I want to actually get free of my phone addiction as much as possible. And I also have lots of hobbies. So I want to make time to do that because unfortunately, because of my phone addiction, I end up procrastinating doing hobbies that I like because I can't get off my phone. So I'm hoping that this challenge, which we are doing today, which is basically a 24-hour no phone challenge, to rely on my phone less and do more hobbies. Right now it's still quite early in the morning. I woke up just a little bit ago. I did my morning routine and I had a small breakfast. So now I'm gonna start actually recording because I am not going to record myself when I've just woken up, because I am definitely not in the state to record when I've just woken up. The plan for today is basically to fill up my time with a bunch of hobbies, because now that it's summer, I spend a lot of time on my phone since I literally have nothing to do most days. Now, this doesn't mean that I can't go without my phone for a day. I can, but usually I do that when I'm out with family or something, which makes it much easier to do that. But today I don't have much plans, so I think that's what makes this challenge actually difficult for today, because I'm gonna have to figure out basically how to fill what would rather be hours of my time on my phone with other things. Now, just as a disclaimer, by no phone challenge, I don't mean that my phone is not going to be switched on for the whole entire day. I will be using it for small things. I use it to call my mom, obviously. I'm using it to actually record the video because I record things on my phone. And I'm also just gonna be using it for actually things that I need to use it for. But basically, no YouTube, no social media, which typically I only use YouTube. I have TikTok, but I don't use it. Also, on my laptop, I'm not gonna be allowing myself to game and use that for fun reasons anyway, because I want to actually have fun by doing my other hobbies, which I have a lot of. But some of the things that I do throughout my day are not unhealthy, but they do require me to do them online. For example, later I plan to do a little study session, which I use Anki, so I need my laptop for that. And also I would maybe like to do some writing today, so I'm also going to do that on my laptop, because there's no way I'm gonna do that on a paper and then transfer it on to my laptop. I don't feel like doing that. So I think I'm just gonna immediately put them on my laptop, and for me that doesn't count. What counts is that I don't waste time on my phone and I don't do unhealthy things on my phone, and use it for good reasons, use it as a tool, and use it for the useful reasons basically that a phone can be there, which isn't entertainment, because I want my sources of entertainment to vary from just chilling on my laptop and my phone. So yeah, this is just gonna be one day challenge, and this is basically a part one of a whole entire stretch of time that I'm gonna be spending. I'm gonna be making multiple videos of trying to deal with my phone addiction. So if you would like, you can tag along. It is quite scary, to be honest, to just have a free day and have it absolutely no phone. But now that like I slept on it, because I basically decided that I was gonna do it today last night. I knew I was gonna do it, but I was planning to do it like later on, because I was basically kind of procrastinating it, because I've never done something like this before. But I'm gonna try, and if you would like to join me on this challenge, maybe add a comment about how you felt, and your reflections. I would absolutely love that. Now, after this very long introduction, I'm going to actually go start my day, because it's been like a long time of me recording this introduction. I'm gonna cut it down, obviously, but a lot of it I think I'm actually gonna keep in. But I'm gonna go start my day with a Bible study. I'm just gonna continue the book in the Bible that I'm reading, and then I'm probably gonna get back to you all, and I'm gonna decide what hobby I'm gonna do next. I might study, but we'll see after that. So I'll see you soon. Alright, well, my Bible study is complete. It was about wisdom, and basically with that, my like morning portion of my day is complete, because on some days I do Bible study, although I don't do it every day, which I would like to start doing it every day. But now is usually the time in my routine where I would get on my phone. But obviously I can't do that today, so what I was thinking that I'm gonna go do instead is, first of all, I'm gonna go do some dishes, and then I'm going to do a little writing session on my laptop. I'm gonna go get to that. For context, I'm writing a romantasy book. I'm nearing the very end of my first draft, and it's a really short draft, but it's my first time ever doing this, and I am happy that I'm almost finished. I'm going to be working basically on one of the last parts, and I might make it to my favorite scene, the one I've been like thinking about. Like, I just already know that I love the scene, and I hope that it comes out well, because basically I think I'm going to be writing about the lead up to that scene. So I'm going to go get to that. Okay, very quick update. Still going strong. I went on a short walk. I did the journaling. It actually went well, and I spent less than 20 minutes for sure. And now basically I'm going to go get ready, because I have volleyball training, which is the sport I do So I'm going to go get ready for that. And probably the next clip you will see will be me after volleyball, because I don't think I'm gonna record anything related to that. So I'll see you guys then. Hey again, it's much later now. I came back from volleyball and I ate. Now basically I'm gonna go do the dishes again, and then I'm thinking that to end off my day I'm probably going to write and then I'm gonna read. Basically those are the two hobbies that I haven't done yet, so I'm going to probably do those, which I will record that, and then I will be ending off the day. By the way, sorry if you can hear like background noise, the washing machine is on. As for reflections about this challenge, I actually expected it to be harder than it was. I was expecting that like I would struggle, because I mean it's a pretty large jump from what I was literally yesterday. But I mean, there only was a few moments where I felt the urge to go on my phone, which obviously I didn't do because I am still going. I still haven't opened YouTube, I haven't opened any video games, I haven't done any scrolling, no Pinterest, no nothing. But yeah, basically, it wasn't like the most enlightening day, if I'm being honest. But I did definitely get a lot of things done. It is quite the ideal day for me. And it actually did teach me that I would rather just deal with it and actually get my work done all at once. Since it's summer, I enjoy spending some time on my phone or whatever, and then actually doing something productive, and then going back on my phone and then doing something productive, and then I end up on my phone for the rest of the day. So what I'm probably gonna try to do is try to do a few things. Obviously I'm not gonna go as intense as I did today. I'm not gonna do as many things because I did quite a lot of things today. But basically, I'm probably just gonna do that thing where I set 3 priorities for my day, complete those, and then I can properly relax. Obviously, if I need breaks, I will take breaks, but as much as possible, I will just try to get the bulk of the things that I need to do done before I actually get to relaxing. Also, I feel like it's nice to keep myself busy, because sometimes, and I feel like all of us might be able to relate to it, at least all of us who may or may not have like a social media addiction and all of that, searching for hours for that dopamine hit and then it just never coming is so annoying. And I mean, taking time off of social media and all of that, and like those types of platforms, I feel like actually helps you to enjoy the time that you do spend on them more than you usually do, because like when you just spend too much time, it doesn't even become fun anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna get to it, and then probably the next time I talk to you will be like when I'm either at like the end of my day basically, or nearly. I probably only have like 1 or 2 chatty clips left, because it is getting quite late. So I'm gonna go get to it. I go to bed, and I'll get a small clip of that. And then I'm gonna go to bed. So basically, I'm almost done with the challenge. And actually, it's quite crazy thinking about how many things I've done today, because usually I get maybe like 2 tasks done in a day, but today I don't know exactly how many things. So basically, as like a recap of all of the things that I've done in the video / today, I did the Bible study, and then I studied for like actual school, and then I did the journaling, and then I went on like a super short walk, went to volleyball, wrote, and now I'm going to read. And throughout this, I've actually not spent too much time on my phone at all. Most of it like has been recording, because I've been using my phone basically only for things related to this video basically. I don't know what my final screen time is going to be exactly, but I checked a little bit ago and it was less than 3 hours. I might skip it a little bit because of recording this part and then recording a bit of the actual reading part and the outro, which I will do at the very end. But still, it's very, very good. I had less than 10 minutes of screen time if you don't count the camera app, which I've been using to record the video. So basically, at the end of the video, I'll be putting in the final stats. And yeah, I'm gonna go read now. Finally over. It's past midnight, and I'm happy to announce that for the whole 24 hours, YouTube, which was my most used app, I went from over 6 hours to 0 minutes and opening it 0 times in this day. And yeah, I am happy that I managed to do so many things. And I'm mostly excited to be able to build a routine from the things that I learned during this challenge. I'm trying not to speak too loud because my family is asleep, because it is late now. And in fact, I need to go to sleep as well. But this challenge, I feel like, is really good for people who need like a break, like people who have the same problem as me. Like if you are experiencing that problem where there are things you want to do but you can't get yourself to do them because you're stuck on technology, try this challenge. Try it for 1 day. I used no social apps, I used no social media, nothing, like no communication, no nothing. I only spoke with my family, that's it. And to be honest, like it wasn't bad at all. Like it only got like kind of annoying for like a few moments where it's like I had nothing to do, like those like in between moments where usually you just immediately grab your phone and start scrolling or whatever. But I feel like that's actually a good thing, because boredom isn't necessarily a bad thing. So yeah, basically, please do try this challenge, and if you do, please tell me how it went. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it inspired you, and I hope that I can see you all in the next video, which should be coming out pretty soon. So bye bye everyone.